How y'all doing? I'm back. Bobby Sibley, Louisiana Basketball Report. 2018, Javonte Smart, arguably state of Louisiana's best prospect in that class. Javonte's a freshman at Scotlandville High School. First off, welcome. Second off, it's a big time camp for you. Basically, it's the top 30, 40, 50 kids in your class. Also got Cedric Russell, #1 player in his class, recent LSU commitment, who you actually just had a chance to go head-to-head with. I ain't cutting no punches. One of the best matchups of the day. Didn't really shoot it that well, but everybody's seen your talent right there, whether you made shots or missed shots. But what does it mean to you going against a kid of Cedric's caliber who just committed to LSU and is the #1 player in the state of Louisiana? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because he's one of the best and they sound one of the best. We both humble. We both want to compete versus each other. It means a lot.
How does a guy like Cedric, in the game, I know he's trying to go at your neck, you're trying to go at his neck, but I'm sure in between all the talking and jawing to kind of, how is he helping you play the game within the game? Saying, hey, Jay, look, you may need to do this, you need to do that, kind of help you along in the game to make you a better player. How does that help you?
He plays hard. He plays defense. He made me change my mind. He got very good moves, and I use them. He tells me how to go at somebody.
Who is, besides Cedric, I know you've been to a lot of camps nationally, who's the best player you played against?
Jamie Lewis.
Where's Jamie from?
Atlanta.
Jamie, a lot of people don't know, is a big-time player out of Atlanta. Not sure what high school, not sure what AAU team is, but high major guard, really can go. How does going against kids like him help you when you come back home to prove that you are the best player night in and night out when you step on a basketball court?
Because in national camps, we go at each other. We really compete. Everybody want to see us go at each other. All his highlights, I'm checking him. All my highlights, he checking me. We just keep going at each other.
Right now, you got a few national sites, got your name on it. I don't really know the rankings per se, but you got all the tools to be one of the best guards in the country. You're young. You are from Baton Rouge. You are from Louisiana. It's supposed to be a football state, but it's not.
Yeah.
We got tons of basketball players here. How do you plan on, along with guys like Cedric Russell and Kai Morgan and Roman Williams and Lamont Burzat, plan to change the reputation of Louisiana as being a football state to, hey, these guys down the bayou can really hoop? How do you plan on, basically changing that mindset?
Putting us on the map, I'm trying to get out of Baton Rouge. So as well as others, I'm just I keep working so we can get out of here, so we can put us on the map.
When you say get out of here, not necessarily from a college standpoint, basically you're just talking about bettering your life. Where do you see yourself, in 4, 5, 6 years, once you graduate high school, you're heading on to college? In your mindset, if you had a dream school that came in and said, hey, Javonte, we want you to be our player, our best guy, our face of the program, who's the one school that you really want and would love to attend? If not just one school, maybe 2 or 3 schools that you really would just love to hear from on the regular and offer you a scholarship?
Kentucky, because I like how they coach, pushes them to be the best team in America. And Baylor, I like how they run the floor. That's how my high school plays.
Speaking of Baylor, they're known for getting Louisiana guys. Recently, they got Ricardo Gathers from Riverside Academy, Tweety Carter before him, also from that area, went to Reserve Christian before all them guys went to Riverside Academy. With that pipeline they got, also you got Mark Vital, who's committed to Baylor right now to Lake Charles via Prime Prep now in Dallas. But Kentucky, you got Coach Cal, you got all them McDonald's All-Americans and NBA lottery picks. do you see yourself as one of them type players in 4 years?
Yeah, I see myself going to the NBA from Kentucky, probably.
Gotcha. Now let's go a little bit more local. You know, you're from Baton Rouge. Who are some people that's really influenced your life as far as basketball, non-basketball, guys that, you know, keep you out of trouble? You know, as a young kid in Baton Rouge, I was the same way. I always kind of get in some trouble here and there, but basketball was my outlet. Who are some guys that really help you, whether it's your mom, you know, that really just are there for you on the regular and say, that's not what you need to do. You need to be here, you need to do your work, you need to go to school, play ball, don't worry about nothing else. Who are some people like that in your life that really just pushes you to be the best you can be?
My coach, my mom, my big sister, and my little brother. And a couple other people like this, high rank, like Brandon Sampson, Marcus, all of them, they go to my school, they push me because they know I can make it, and they know I got the talent to be a better person.
Speaking of Brandon Sampson, #1 player in the state of Louisiana, top 40 basketball player nationally, goes to Madison Prep here in Baton Rouge. What are some things, you know, that you've taken from Brandon's game that really can help you translate, you know, into being that elite guard that Brandon's becoming right now?
Shooting off the dribble and going by hoop.
And what are you doing to really work on that on a daily basis?
Drills at my school, after workouts.
Gotcha. Speaking of your school, you're at Scotlandville now. I know you went to Scotlandville Middle. A lot of people tugging at you. You need to go to this school, you need to go to that school. What made you choose to stay home, not go out the district, and play for Coach Carlos Sample at Scotlandville High?
Because, like, I know people on their team, and I like the way he push people to make them better, to make them faster, like, do a lot.
Last year, it was a very impressive season for Scotlandville. A lot of people said, you know, they lost Damian Jones to Vanderbilt, they lost Brian Bridgewater to LSU, and lost Jared Sam to Southern, and lost Traylon Banks to Southern as well. They weren't going to be very good, but they go to the state championship game. You know, now you lose Valshawn, you lose Vince, and now there's this freshman coming in named Javonte Smart. They're not going to be that good, but you got LaMarcus Lee, you got Jordan Adabutu. How can y'all three take Scotlandville back to Lake Charles, win a state championship over a seasoned, a veteran, Natchez Central team, and just really say, hey, Scotlandville basketball, we're not going nowhere?
We're going to work hard, we're going to put in work every day, all day, and we're going to show everybody that we want to be the best.
Individually, you know, I know there's no I team. It's really a team deal, but let's be individual for a second. How can Javonte Smart make Scotlandville better? Because everybody knows what LaMarcus can do. Everybody knows what Jordan Adabutu can do. Everybody knows what you can do on the 8th grade level. But as a freshman in high school, you know, people are like, he's just okay. How can you prove them critics wrong and say, hey, I'm one of the best players in the state, regardless of classification?
I'm making it to the state championship, showing everybody what I can do, make my team better.
And, you know, I watched you this summer at Landry Walker. We had Lamont Burzat in here earlier, one of the point guards at Landry Walker, Class 4A state champions last year. I watched you in the Summer League game go for 30 plus. Y'all beat Landry Walker. Without LaMarcus Lee. You know, missed the bus by a couple of minutes. Coach Sample said, "No, you're staying home." That discipline that Coach Sample has, how has that helped you do what you did on that day when a senior leader is not there to beat the defending 4A state champion?
Because he disciplined us very well. Like, we can't do nothing without him saying it, and I appreciate that. And LaMarcus, like, when he gone, he tell us what we need to do. That's a great leader.
Gotcha. Last but not least, you know, first off, I want to thank you for being here. You know, but who do you want to just personally give a shout out to, you know, that's really helped you in your life? You know, I know some personal things about you, but, you know, that's not really for me to say. But who is an inspiration in your life that really drives you that may not be your mom or a coach, but who is somebody that may not be there physically, but just really just drives and motivates you?
Well, at first it was my grandpa that he passed away. Then my mom and my coach. I just met him like 3 years ago. He been there every day. He give me everything I want. He pushes me, he take me to the gym, he put in work. And then like Louisiana, they helped me, they put words on my back and I gotta step up to do what I do.
What, last but not least, what do you want in 4 years from a college that's recruiting you? You mentioned Kentucky. Let's say Coach Calipari comes to town and says, Javonte Smart, we want you at Kentucky. Is that something you commit now, or do you listen to an LSU or a Tulane or University of Houston, somebody more local, to kind of stay close to, or do you really just want to get out of Louisiana?
I want to get off, but like if I could take the chance to play at LSU or Tulane or something like that, I'd take it.
Gotcha. Last but not least, thanks, Javonte, for being on our show today. Bobby Sibley, Louisiana Basketball Report, Javonte Smart, Rep the Boot, Combine in the Capitol, signing off.